Pause here in the studio. We're going to get final thoughts in a second, not before we've got the thoughts of rock and roll star and club legend Noel Gallagher.
Good evening, good evening.
Hello.
Noel,
How are you?
we know you are a hardened blue. We've seen some games, but how are you feeling ahead of tonight's game?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, this game and the one on Sunday, the two biggest games in the club's history so far. So, people are feeling quite different. Some people are feeling confident. Some people are feeling nervous. I don't know how I'm feeling. I just want it to be over.
Yeah, I said earlier on, I mean, if I don't see Noel Gallagher in the changing room celebrating with the players, then I know it's been a bad night at the office, if I'm honest. But Patrick, welcome. Great to have you here. It's obviously a huge game. I mean, what did you make of the game and probably more importantly the performance over in the Bernabeu from Manchester City? Do you believe Pep was quite happy with the performance and particularly the result?
I believe Pep always wants to win games. But when you look at the performance, I think it was a really good performance away from home. And to score at the Bernabeu is not an easy thing to achieve in a game. And I think tonight will be the night where City will go through.
I hope you're right.
Noel, I heard that you've only gone and booked a tour at the end of the season. Are you missing the FA Cup final?
Well, right, what happened is I forgot to factor in the World Cup, right? And I go away on May the 31st, and usually the final's around the 28th.
Okay.
And someone at my office has dropped a massive clanger. So I'm going away the day after the Brentford game. We're going to miss the Cup final and the Champions League final should we get there. I know. But the omens are good, because the last time I was in America was when we won the FA Cup against Stoke, and the 93-20 year. I watched it all in America, so the omens are good.
Okay, we'll take that then. We'll forgive you.
I'm
we'll
holding on to that, yeah.
We'll take that. If you're celebrating tonight, can I just check, are you going to be anywhere near Ruben Diaz's dad tonight?
He's sitting next to me. I've already had a word with him and told him he's got to keep his distance, but I'll be in my underpants with Haaland tonight in the dressing room if we win.
Patrick, I mean, I've been saying all day, you know, these two teams that you're going to see out on the pitch tonight have won the Champions League 14 times between them, but obviously we both know that Real Madrid have won it all 14 times. This is a club and a team that are used to winning this competition. How much do you think that will have an effect on maybe tonight in terms of the pressure of the occasion?
Yeah, of course, when you look at Madrid players, they used to play those kind of games where there's a lot of pressure. They've been there more often than the City players. But don't forget that City has been building this team for the last couple of years. So this is players who are used to play together. And this is the moment. And I'm sure they will do everything the right way to try to go to the final.
And Noel, I've got to ask you, I mean, obviously you're a hardened City fan like me, you've been through the mill over the years with City. Did you ever think at any point in your life as a City fan you'd be going into a week where if we beat Real Madrid we're in a Champions League final, and if we beat Chelsea at home we're going to win the Premier League for the third time on the bounce? It's just incredible.
Not with about 4 minutes to go against Gillingham, no. But you know, tonight, if we were playing any other club in world football, any other team, you'd fancy it. But it's Madrid's trophy, innit? So it's kind of, you know, we've got to give them the respect they deserve and all that, but hopefully we'll do it.
And Patrick, of course, whoever wins tonight will be going to the Champions League final to play at one of your former clubs. What can either team expect from Inter in the final, do you think?
But the strength of the Italian teams is that they can perform really well on the day. So when you look at Inter, they had quite a lot of difficult games, but they don't need to play well to win football matches. And that is one of their strengths. And it's not going to be easy for Madrid or for City in the final, of course.
Of course, thank you.
So Noel, I'm not going to ask you for a prediction because we don't tend to like doing that, but how does City win tonight? I mean, we saw what Real Madrid were all about in the Bernabeu, very defensively solid. They've got great attacking players in Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Benzema, but obviously we've got a lot going forward ourselves. How do we win this game tonight?
If we go by the first game, I think the longer it stays, Madrid they're going to play exactly the same way in the first game. They're going to give us the ball. If we score first and early, it'll be a bloodbath.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. But if it's 0-0 with 20 minutes to go, I don't know about you, but I don't know what I'm going to do.
And Patrick, you seem quite confident about City's chances tonight. I mean, as a former player, an ex-manager, you know, what you're looking at this game tonight, how are City going to win this? What will they need to do to beat this Real Madrid side?
I think when you look at City last couple of games at home, they've been really strong on scoring a lot of goals. And people will think, yes, that is Champions League, it can be different. But the way they've been playing has been fantastic. So the big games today is going to be the details, how you defend well as a team, how you can get focused and really hurt the opposition when you are in a strong period. And with the players like Haaland up front, they will have chance, of course, to score goals.
And just the last thing as well, I mean, obviously there's going to be an amazing crowd here tonight. They're going to make a lot of noise. How important are the fans on occasions like this?
Massively important. I think success go with the support, and tonight's support will be really important to the players, because of course you will want to be really strong and really solid when you are going through that kind of difficult period. So you expect the fans to be behind and to give you the energy that you need. And on the other side, when Madrid will be a little bit struggling, that is when the fan will have to push the teams and to score those goals.
Well, fantastic. Listen, absolute honour having a chat with you pitchside, and as always, Noel, fantastic. Enjoyed the game. If everybody could give these two absolute legends a round of applause, Mr. Noel Gallagher and Patrick Vieira.
Well, I tell you what a way to come to the end of the show there with Noel Gallagher and, of course, a club legend for us, Patrick Vieira. Right.